Hi, happy Wednesday, everyone. Oh, I got things popping up and all kinds. There we go. Cheers. How is everyone? I have my wee Glen because Will poured me 5 of these in this blind flight. So we're just going to drink a little 1910 in between. So, all right, let's see here. Who's here? Who's here already? Who's early? Hey, I was pretty close to being on time. I just want to say. Okay. Mike was here first. Michael says, good evening, all of you wonderful whiskey people. Man, Wednesday night is a busy YouTube night. You know, it's funny because when I first started going on Wednesdays, I think the only person really going was Jason. Maybe there was someone earlier, but yeah, crazy, right? And then the busiest night now has like hardly anybody on it. Tim Courtney's here saying cheers. That thumbnail Photoshop is a little cheesy. You can't tell me you and Will don't have a blindfold somewhere. You know, it's Fiverr, man. I send all my ideas off to Fiverr and my guy makes it for me. And he makes it for me really quick and he does a really good job. And I've been using him like when he was very new and we got a bond, him and I. We got a bond. All right, Des is here. Hi, Des. And Matthew Parks. Hello, hello. And Taste and Sensibility. Hi, Doug. Okay. Yay, we're all caught up. All right. So Elijah Craig Barrel Proof Flight. He didn't even write down which ones he put in there. And we have a crap ton of Elijah Craig. So, because I mean, I love it. So let's see if the ones that I always swear are the best ones actually come out ahead of everybody else. Okay. We be good, says Mike. We Glens unite. Yay. This is actually a Balcones one. This isn't even a Women of Whiskeys one. Whatever. It's fine. So some fun things coming up. I got some mail calls. So, have you heard of Jephthah Creek? Okay, I know they got a little bit of a in the beginning, but I'm hearing good things about their newer stuff. They reached out to me and asked me if I wanted to try a couple things. So they sent me a couple things. We're going to be doing that. Maggie, that was supposed to come do our cigar and whiskey pairing, asked me yesterday if she could come on tonight. A little bit of short notice for me, just because I'm a shit show as it is. So we're going to shoot for maybe a little bit later in May. And then on May 14th, we have the Master Blender from Old Elk coming on. And that's just some of the stuffs. And Adriana and I are trying to figure out when we're going to get together next, hopefully in the next few weeks, to do another Criminals and Cocktails in person and film some funnies. She's not here. Did you notice that? Yeah. She's off saving the world. She had a massive project and it took a left turn. And so she's handling that tonight, as she should. But she's the one missing out on the barrel proof flight. Matthew Parks, as am I. It's my bad. I haven't reached out to a couple other of the women that I met in NOLA that I was supposed to. I was also supposed to reach out to Kay Luke. I haven't done that, but I will. It's on my list. I'm finally catching up after being gone, having COVID, playing catch up, all the things. Easter, kiddos, grandkiddos, all the things. Okay. Matthew Parks, local store pick of Elijah Craig toasted barrel proof. Yay. Yes, Michael, I need some lighting ideas. Actually, if you could look around me right now, I was trying different things with just some cheapo things that I had to kind of just get directional ideas. And now I've got all the glare in my glasses that I don't usually have. So this isn't actually going to be the space that I'm trying to get the lighting ideas for. I'm actually going to have a room I can mount some things. So I'm thinking, boom arms that come off a wall. I'm thinking maybe a bar light I can mount to the wall or come down off the ceiling. Lots of different things. Lots of ideas, guys. I need to know directions and which way to point them and all the things. So if you're a patron, throw that in there for me. If you're not a patron, drop it in a comment here later. Email me something. I am struggling. I'm struggling. I also want to get a boom arm for my mic, but I like my mic and it's heavy. So, anyway, okay, moving on. Oh, great, more dead mice. No more of that. Okay, Michael, you are on a roll today. You are on a roll. I'm not going to tell her that because she is so excited about it. Okay. What do you think? I got 5 of these to go through. We should probably get started, right? Okay. So what he did was he put them in various different channels, glasses, and different coins on top. And I have no idea. I do know that A125 is in here and I have not had it yet. They finally dropped around here. So look for a review for that. And so it's in here somewhere. That's all I know. Yeah, Doug, that would be great. Thank you. I love that idea. Okay, let's go into the first one. This is in The Proof is in the Pour Bourbon Junkies glass. This one is from a long time ago. Okay. I got my notebook. I'm ready, guys. The problem with Elijah Craig is like they all smell the same. I mean, not completely the same, but pretty much the same. Unless you get one of those one-offs like, was it B521? I think that was so off profile. Do you guys remember? Was it B521? I've been looking for an excuse to unhide my A119. There you go. There you go. Mark Eminecker, cheers, y'all. Don't fall off the stool tonight. Could happen. Very well could happen. Matthew Barnes, yeah, you need to open up that A119 and pour yourself a pour. I wish I still had some of my C920 left. I really wanted to, I don't know, my 2 favorites, I should have side-by-sided them. That just would have been great. Okay. Okay. The biggest variance, I think, in the Elijah Craig Barrel Proofs is going to be probably the proof more than anything. And then there's some I feel that have more of the like effervescent versus hot that you get on some of the releases than others. So we'll see. Hey, John Cloud, how are you? Good to see you. Wonder if I can see without my glasses because that glare is awful. Tommy D, cheers and hit the thumbs up, people. Thank you for reminding everyone. I appreciate that. So I don't even know if you can see. You probably can. I went in and I got a freaking facial. And she tells me, you need to go to the dermatologist. So I went and he's like, yeah. And he's like, Shazam! And he pulls out this little canister and he froze the tip of my nose. Right there. Right there. Okay, anyway. Okay, Matthew Parks. ECBP is the one brand that I find myself slowly having more and more of. Heaven Hill in general, I love, I think probably my least favorite Heaven Hill would probably be the Larceny. But even then, a lot of their releases I do like. Usually the Larceny A's, I just can't do it. So anyway, But you know, the Heaven Hill Bottled in Bond or the Heaven Hill Select, all yummy. Joey B, cheers to you. MC made it. Hi, Whiskey Uncensored is here. Miracle Martinez is here. Cheers. We're still on A, guys. You know, it's hard. Elijah Craig's are hard because they're all very similar. It's more like proof, I guess. This one has, and I don't know why, but this one has more of like a grape bubblicious to it. And that surprises me on Elijah Craig Barrel Proof. I guess I don't think of them as really that grapey, but I'm gonna write it down. Grape bubblicious. I don't think this is as high as some of the other ones. I'm gonna put it. Now, if I go back through these again, it might change because this is my first one. But I'm gonna put this at about, and I'll be honest with you guys, I don't know all the proofs of the ones that we have hanging around here. So I'm not thinking of the labels because I don't have any freaking clue. I'm going to put this around 117. I'm going to go 117 on this one. And then I'll try it again when I come back to it after I've had a few other ones. Okay. So Great Bubblicious, 117. It's got, remember when I was talking about how some of them kind of, instead of the peppery proof, it's kind of bubbly, kind of effervescent, that's kind of what I feel with this one. It feels a little bubbly on the back of the palate. I don't know. Does that make sense? Okay. That's a low proof for ECBP. I think there's only been a couple. I'm telling you, this doesn't feel that high. That is really low. And I know there's been at least 2 or 3 that I could think up off the top of my head, but I don't know which batches they were. I just remember seeing them. I want to say they were in the last couple of years. Like I said, I'm going to go through these and I'll come back. Okay. I'm going to go through them real quick. We're just going to get main note and proof. I'm going to let him open up a little more because he had them covered, and then we'll come back through. Joseph Brazo. Hello, hello. Hi. Okay. This one's higher proof. It's so hard, Elijah Craig. It's like you love it or you don't. This one's doesn't have that bubblicious grape. This one's more oak and strawberry, I think. That's what I would say. With hot, with more of that cinnamon hot that I'm used to getting on Elijah Craig Barrel Proof. Little bit of hot tamale going on. So I don't know if that makes sense. You got some strawberry, some oak, some hot tamale, and it's proofier. I'm going to say, I'm going to say, that feels like it's up there. How high do they go up? You know, I probably should have looked into some of this, but I really wanted to come in dumb. Michael, Strawberry Hot Tamale was my stripper name in college. Well, there's that. Hey, Eric Thompson's here. Hello, hello. Joseph does not dislike any Elijah Craig Barrel Proof. Sure, some are better, but none are bad. I would agree. I haven't had one I hate. There's definitely some I like better than others. But now that they're creeping up in price, I definitely am disappointed if I don't love it. So besides, I have like 2 shelves. So when I buy a new one, I want it to knock my socks off. I want it to be really good. Sweet Cindy, cheers. I don't know that I've seen you here before, but welcome, welcome. Okay. Mm. Thank you, Michael. 140. Okay. This one's a spicy little tamale. I'm going to say 131. We'll come back to it later and see if I still feel the same way. All right. What did everybody do over Easter? Short version in the comments. Easter. What did you drink? Did you have a special pour? Did you have cocktails? Did you have wine? Did you have a Coca-Cola? I mean, I started out in the morning when I had to start cooking and I drank mimosas all day long. The night before I had a little whiskey. Okay. A lot of whiskey. I had yeah, I had a lot of whiskey, but on actual Easter I drank a lot of mimosas because when your mother-in-law is there looking at you like this, it's way more appropriate to drink mimosas. And if you just keep pouring it in, she really doesn't know how many you've had. It's a fact. Okay. Tony Bag of Donuts. Hi, Michelle. I'm sipping on Barrel King new April batch 107 Berry Royale. No Adriana tonight. No, Adriana got buried at work. And you know what our agreement is? No stress. If you're so stressed during your regular life that you're starting to hyperventilate or you're wanting to take a bath, then don't worry about coming on the channel. We'll catch you next time. She's amazing. We make an amazing team. We don't need to stress. So I told her not to come on. And she went, whew. But she wanted to come on because she was afraid she would miss something. She likes seeing you guys. But we got to find that balance, right? And I really didn't want her to start being co-host on the show and then feeling unbalanced in her life because she still has Whiskey Mountain's channel too. Okay, that was a long answer to a short question. Okay. William Hall is here. Cheers to you. You guys, I switched my laptop to dark mode and now I can't see shit. Oh. Yard work, didn't drink, says Joseph. Okay. By the way, guys, my control tonight is just some Old Forester 1910. I'm so excited to get another bottle of it. I don't know why I don't pick it up more because I love it. Drank an invention of my wife's Malibu Red and Peach Crush. Was it good? We don't judge here. We don't judge. Was it good? In-law hack. Yeah, that's right. Oh my gosh, Michael, you're killing me. For Easter, being that I'm a Jewish mom, I made matzah enchiladas, call them menchiladas. Yum. Can I come to your house next Easter? Because, you know, I did a brunch. I mean, they could reheat it. It's fine. Thank you. Thank you, Tony. I'm happy to be here. She's going to watch the replay. All right. Richard Wright, oldest grandson enlisted in the Marines family party. Oh, everybody raise their glass for... what's your grandson's name? Okay, well, everybody raise a glass. Cheers for enlisting. Thank you. And congratulations, Richard Wright. It sounds like you're very excited. All right. Des, for Easter, we just went to church and I had to work pretty much all night. Oh. Okay, let's see. We are going to get into our next little blind here. You haven't had 1910. Oh my gosh, you have to try Old Forester 1910. I know everybody loves 20. Everybody loves 1924. I'm telling you, I love it. It is low proof. It's nothing fancy. It's not can come in and wow you, but it is really good to sit down and sip on and not think about. Just saying. A sparkling wine, because your mom was there, right? Just saying. Okay, Logan. Everybody raised their glass. Logan enlisted. Love it. Now your hands look huge. That's right. I have huge hands with my little weakling. Don't forget, we're going to do, 1910's your next pour. Love that. Okay. Don't forget, we're going to do Patreon Plinko at the end of the stream. If you want a chance to play, just join our Patreon. It's in the description. It's pinned at the top. There's all kinds of ways. We give away free shit. It's a good time. All right, let's go to C. They all smell the same to me, okay? I'm just going to say that. They all taste different, but they all smell the same to me. Joseph Brazo, I'm going to not do anything, but I'm going to think about doing nothing. I don't know. You stinker. Okay. Dave Vogelsang, hello, cheers. Love of 1910. I am lucky that my local store has Old Forester 1910 for $45.99 and 20 for $48.99 every day. I don't think I'm paying that much. We're SRP, but man, I mean, I think I'm paying more than that. I think it went up here. I think it's $49.99 just for the 10, but I'm not sure for 1910. I don't know. Interesting. Oh, good. I'm glad you like it. Okay. Okay, I can tell you right now, B was way proofier than A and C. And I really think C might be even lower than A. So I think I'm off on that proof on A because this is like meh. Hi, Richard White. How are you? All right, this one, I don't get bubblicious. I don't get strawberries. I don't get a lot of fruit. It's not that sweet. It's kind of bland. I mean, for an Elijah Craig Barrel Proof, it's kind of meh. I'm getting a little more of the proof on the second sip, though. I'm not gonna lie. It's like it's hiding. There it is. It's coming out on the finish. It's going right to the roof of my mouth. It's still not as high proof as B. I'm going to say that. I'm going to say, yeah, I don't get the fruit on this one. Finishing the night with 1792 full proof. It's not bad. It's not bad. We might have something kind of similar to that as our bottle of the week on the Plinko board tonight. Okay, I'm going to put this at, I don't think there is one that's 125 proof, but I know it's got to be somewhere in that. I'm going to put it around 125. I'm not guessing on these. I can tell you which ones I really like because, like I said, I have so many of them. I can't remember which batch was what and all those things. So I think this one it's got a little bit of that cinnamon, but it's more of like a cinnamon. Have you guys ever had like a cinnamon, like a cinnamon latte? It's kind of like a cinnamon latte where the cinnamon's not real strong. It's kind of muted by the milk. Yeah, this is creamy. Yeah, I'm going to write that down. C is kind of a creamy with a lighter cinnamon note to it. You guys got any guesses on what I'm drinking? Do you guys know? Do you guys know your batches? Any thoughts? Okay. Matthew Park says, sadly, missed you last week due to being in a Being in a car wreck. Everyone is all right on both sides, and I was still sitting on the side of the road waiting for the police during your stream. No kidding. Well, I've been down where you live and they drive like animals. I'm sorry to hear that. And I'm glad to hear that everybody's okay. I'm glad it wasn't your fault, so they have to pay for it. Okay, been happy with my Ezra 7 year. I love Ezra 7. Love it. Right up there with the Ezra Brooks State picks that we have here in Idaho. Yum, yum, yum. Conviction 7. I've heard of it. Haven't had it. I think Will might have had it. I haven't had it. No, Joseph, please don't do that. That's just weird. Richard White is the Hollywood, San Diego, or Swan. Okay. Batches. We don't need no stinking batches. Amy Boehm is here. Cheers to you. I have not seen you in a while, Amy. How are you? I see ECBP. You know I'm here for it. You know, that's what I should have known. Anytime I want to see Amy, I'll just be like, Elijah Craig Barproof. All right. The drivers are absolutely crazy. Guy ran an old red light, and thank you so much. I'm grateful he wasn't worse. Yeah. All right. So that was, see, we're going to move on to D because I want to get through these so I can go through them one more time because I'm really lacking on this because I needed to kind of warm up my palate. I came in from work and just slid in sideways. So, nice, sweet, Cindy. That I'm not going to lie. That's yummy. Yummy, 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 yummy stuff right there. I bought like 6 bottles of the Idaho pick that they did here with the Ezra Cast strength. Oh, this, okay. I said they all smell the same and it's got to make a liar out of me. This one smells different and it smells so freaking good. Oh, that's delicious. That's so good. I really hope that some of my favorite ones don't come in last. And I really hope the ones I've been kind of dogging don't come on top because that would be embarrassing. This burns your nose hairs. This one's a proofy one. Oh my God, it smells so good. These did not smell good. Those first 3 just smelled meh. Kind of the same, kind of muted. This one, it's like, hello there. How are you? Oh, that's yummy. Okay. Benny's closing out Ezra at $24.99. Oh, nice. I don't have a Benny's. We are a controlled state. We have to go to a liquor store. We get it for SRP, but everything's allocated and they like stick one out and the other. But I got some good stuff. I went around to 2 stores and I got the Woodford Reserve double oaked. And I got the Angel's Envy triple oak. I haven't had them. I'm excited. I've actually got notes on all this stuff that I've been telling you guys that I've been getting that I haven't had. I've got all the notes. I just need to sit down and do some batch reviews. That's what I need to do. And then put out some little 3-minute content reviews out on my shorts. Okay. Oh, you're in Illinois. Okay. Oh, I'm a little jealous. Okay, this is yummy. Okay, here we go. Oh, that's got all the things. I think I might know what this is. It's one of 2. Well, it can't be that. We might have it. I don't know. It's one of 2. This is proofy, but not smack you in the face. Just beautiful proof, but it brings out all those layers. I have no idea. System trend. My husband poured me a double blind. All I know is it's Elijah Craig barrel proofs, and we have a crap ton of them. It could be anything from 18 on. No idea. Okay, so there's a lot of layers. Let's see if I can get through them. We've got a little bit of Red Hot's candy. It's more cinnamony than it is peppery, which is not unusual for an Elijah Craig, for a lot of Heaven Hill. I have a little bit of strawberry, but yes, some dark fruit. Oh, it's heated, man. And the finish, that heat comes out on the finish and it just stays there. Like, I'm really worried about trying my 5th and final one after this because I feel like it just took over my whole palate and it's just hanging out there. Oh my God, I could just drink this all night. Yum. I need to, whew. Okay. Larceny barrel proof pick, and two makers single store picks clearance last week. So we were talking about larceny. I love Heaven Hill. How do you guys feel about larceny? Because I feel like I'm not a huge Weeder fan. Correction. I've been saying I'm not a Weeder fan. And what I realized is I like Weeders if they're balanced correctly. That I feel like with wheat, if you don't find a way to balance that out in the right way, then it just doesn't work. It just doesn't work. It becomes a lopsided note or no profile. That's my opinion. That's what I'm learning about myself. I don't dislike all wheat. They have to be balanced. And in my opinion, I haven't tried a lot, but the ones that I've tried, very few have that balance that I'm looking for, which is why I'm so excited about the master blender of Old Elk to come on, because before she came on, I was like a Debbie Downer when it came to Old Elk. And then she came aboard the Old Elk team, and I haven't really tried anything. And so when I met her, she brought some stuff out, and you can totally tell she's trying to bring more wheat into Old Elk, and it's more balanced. There was one I didn't care for, but for the most part, I did like them. So I've been trying more wheat, and as long as they're balanced, I don't hate wheat. I don't hate wheat. Just saying. Okay. I feel like we got that some time here. Let's go into this last one. See, now we're back to that nose. I mean, okay, I shouldn't say because Elijah Craig Barrel Proof, it has a nice nose. It's just I don't get a lot of the notes and the brightness on the nose that I get on the palate. I really hope this isn't one of my favorites. I'm gonna take another drink. I'm not loving this. Okay. Guys, what is your favorite Elijah Craig barrel proof release? I need to know. Inquiring minds need to know. Everybody has opinions about this, especially between C920 and C923 and some of the recent B batches. So drop in here what your favorite is, and then if I somehow like dissed on it, I'm really sorry. Okay. Whatever this is, my last one, I'm not impressed. I mean, like I said, I've never met an Elijah Craig but it did come off of that fantastic one. So I don't know. Okay, so we've got some answers here. System trend A120. Really? Okay. James Morgan says C918. Okay. Okay. So I'm trying to think. I feel like A120 was not one of my favorite ones, but it was one of my favorite A batches because I'm not a huge fan of A batches. And I feel like 20 or 21, 20. I think you're right. I think it was 20 that I was like, oh, that's pretty good for an A batch. So, okay. I forgot to put proofs down on that last one. That last one was proofy. I'm gonna put like 130. I feel like there's one out there that is a 131. Somewhere between 130, 132. I'm gonna put 131 down. But this one, it's meh. It's I don't know. Let's see here. Your top batches system trend are C919, A120, and C920. Can we all just give a little heck yeah to the C920? I swore up and down that C920 was hands down the best release ever. Ever. Nothing could ever beat it. And then C923 came out. And I stand corrected. But they are in close running for me. Those are my two favorite. Too many good whiskeys. I've tried to catalog specific batches of specific products. My brain doesn't work that way. That's what I'm finding here, Michael. I'm like, I don't know. I'll tell you what I like, what I don't like. And then who knows, maybe this will make a liar out of me. Maybe there's a C920 in here or a C923 that's at the bottom of the barrel. And maybe there's an A batch at the top. Who knows? Let's find out. All right. I'm getting a little, you know what's weird about this, this last one? It's got a little tiny bit of that I really hate it when I say this. Maybe all my notes that are creamy and sour, I say sour cream. But that's what it seems like to me. It seems like a sour cream note, like lightly under there. I keep drinking it, I want it to redeem itself because I love Elijah Craig, but wow, it's not, I don't care for this one. It's not redeeming itself. I'm curious what this is. And I'm going to put it at 121. I think it's lower, but not, it might be the lowest. I'm going to go back to 8 because I think I was wrong on that one. There's not a lot of layer. Like the notes aren't jumping out at me on that last one. And it could just be that I had that really high proof one before it, but the notes are just kind of a combobbled mess on that one. Like I said, it's not bad. It's just, once I find out what it is, I probably won't drink it anymore. Okay. Joseph Brazo likes B517, C917, C918, B520, and C923. You know, a lot of people like B520. I feel like had it not been released in the same year as C920, it probably would have stood out more. But C920 was so amazing that it kind of overshadowed B520, in my opinion. But it was not a bad release. At all. It was good. Okay. Well, that was it. We've done all 5. Go back through them really quick. It's 9:40. Don't forget, if you want a chance to play Patreon Plinko and win some stuff at the end of the stream, join our patron. We'll get you in there. It's as little as $4. So, all right. Go back to this first one. Remember I said that it could be a higher proof, but I wasn't sure. And I wanted to come back to it. So let's do that. It totally changed. I still don't think it's a high proof. What did I put? I put one. I'm going to bump that up a little bit. I think I'm wrong, but not by much. Tony knows what's going on. Pretty soon we're going to put hashtag Plinko in the comments. I'm going to say that is, I keep looking at my notes like it's going to maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm going to go back and put E at 124. I'm going to put this one at 121. We're going to see what's going on here. I'm a mess. Okay. Whew. That's a lot of barrel proof. I think I need to get some of my Old Forester 1910 for a second. Nobody really told me like what they did for Easter. That's okay. It's fine. Next week, I will have Adriana will be back next week. Jazz, if you guys have met my daughter Jazz, she's going to be down here this weekend. I told her that she could stay here for 2 nights while she goes to her appointments because she lives in a small town. She comes here to go to good doctors. I said, sure, you can stay here, but you got to make some shorts with me. So watch for those. Some will be to Patreon only. Some will be on TikTok, IG, YouTube, all the things. She's a hoot. You've met her. She's great. Okay. Are the hoops? No. But I only get 3 at a time. So once I have 3, we're fine. All right. Here we go. Ready? So who knows what is the lowest proof that Elijah Craig Barrel Proof has put out? I want to say it's right around that 117, 118 mark, but I don't know. I have never had any of the 17s. So if you know, drop it in there. 114? Really? Did they go that low? Never mind, he says. This is still really low proof, though. I really do think so. 118. Okay. Well, I know my initial guess was wrong, but this is, I would say A, my very first one here. That is the lowest proof of all of these, if I had to guess. So I'm going to put lowest. I did have it at 121 now. I'm going to stand by that. I feel like E is going to be the next lowest, but let's go to B. Okay, B521 and A124 are 118 or maybe A125. Okay. Now I've never had A125 and that's the only thing that I know is in this flight because I just bought it and I asked him to put that one in there just so that I could taste it blind. See, and I feel like, yeah, B is strong. It's stronger. It's not as strong as D. I had to bump up D a little bit, so I think I'm off there. Okay. I'm struggling with this. You know, I thought it would be so much fun to do a blind flight of Elijah Craig Barrel Proof, but I forgot they are so similar in the actual base. You've got proof difference. You've got whether some of the if they have fruit in them, they're going to be very similar. It's the ones that don't have the fruit forward or don't have the strawberry or peach or hard fruit or the cherry. It's the ones that have a pepper versus a cinnamon. These all pretty much have a cinnamon, so that didn't help. Okay. I don't know if that made sense. I'm rambling like I do. It's fine. You thought the 59.1 was close to the bottom A125. Okay. Hi, Kathy Wallace. How are you? Cheers. Glad you're here. Drinking some flip it. And can I just tell you, okay, you guys know you've been watching me sip out of these. Well, Phil, this is barrel proof, and he poured 5 of them. Then he says to me, "Did you eat?" So there's my control pour. It's my little wee Glen. Okay. Hey, T-Rob, how's it going? Cheers to you. Okay, we're going to go back into C. T-Rob, how are things? C is good. C is different. C is that, see, now that's funny because when I had this the first time, I was like, it's kind of it's creamy. But now that I've kind of warmed up and I've had some Shazam on my palate, it is creamy. I don't care for the creamy feel of it. I don't care for the mouthfeel. If it's going to have a creamy mouthfeel, it's got to have a higher proof for me. It's got to have some flavors that come out and punch you. This is good. And when I took a drink, I did get more notes out of it. I got more layers, but I think it needs to be a higher proof to have that kind of a mouthfeel. And it's not just the mouthfeel, it's the flavor with it. It's like I said, it's like a latte almost. That's funny. At least he asked. That is true. At least he asked. Very suspect. I would agree. I would agree. Okay. I put down 125. It was lighter. It was yeah, like a cinnamon latte, a little creamy. It's okay. It's not bad. I'm ranking these now. So far, D is a freaking showstopper. I feel like A is the lowest proof. You know what? I did like B. That's going to be my second one. Let me go back to A. Okay, we're gonna reveal here in a minute. Now all of a sudden A's proof came out. It's been sitting here opening up. Now I feel, after I've been drinking proofy stuff, I don't know, you guys. I gotta go higher on that now. I keep bumping it up. Okay. But because I think that one and E are going to be close in proof, I'm going to go back to E. E's a lower proof, in my opinion. Okay. All right. See, I think 1, 2, 3. Oh my God. I can't tell you how beautiful this is. This is so beautiful. It's so beautiful. It gives me all the flavors, all the layers up front, and then the proof kicks in on the back and just hangs out. Maybe that's why I'm not impressed with the one after this, because it's good. I would say drink this at the end of the night though, because this is all encompassing. I just want to drink this, but I feel like it's really high proof and I probably shouldn't just sit here and drink this. Did you fortify before the flight? Okay. So we are down to the wire. Okay. So then the notes on D. Okay, I didn't write those down. So let's go through these. It's beautiful. I just didn't write it down. I told you guys I was like hard fruit, berries, maybe like a light bit of like nectarine or excuse me. Oh my goodness, apricot. These stupid hiccups are killing me. Okay. Well, you know the score. Okay. Crazy. I saw Calumet from farm 17 year today. 16 for 125. Yeah. So I'll tell you right now, here they had last year, about a year and a half ago, Calumet 14 was on the clearance rack. And I grabbed one and I went back to get more. I was like, oh my gosh, because I do like the 14 and 16. Not a huge fan of the 15. It's okay. Went back, all gone. Started hitting all the stores, all gone like that. And I'm like, you're such a dummy. You're such a dummy. Okay. But 370, no. All right. Should we reveal, you guys? Then we'll do some Patreon Plinko. And I'm going to check. Let's see. Did we get any new patrons? You guys still have a few minutes if you want to get in to play some Patreon Plinko. All righty. So we hit the key in here. Woo. I feel like I'm getting flushed. I'm getting flushed. Okay. Ta-da! I really hope. I mean, it's always kind of fun because you're like, oh, wow, I gave up on that one a long time ago, but now I like it. But I really hope that my key faves are at least like A in here and B at the top. I really hope that I have at least one good surprise. All right, you guys ready? So A, I said it had the Great Bubblicious, kind of sweet, and it was in my 3rd place out of 5. Is that right? Yes, 3rd place out of 5. Okay. It is A124. So A124 was 3rd place, and I'll run through these in chronological order in a second. All right. B was my 2nd place. My 2nd place was B523. Interesting. B523 was my 2nd place. That makes sense, though. I'm not a huge fan of B batches, and it was like, well, that's not bad for a B batch. Okay. C was my, wait, is that right? Hold on. Okay. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Yep, that's right. C was my very last place. Still good. It's an Elijah Craig, but definitely once I know what this is, it's in my house. I might not drink it. I might not pull for it. I have too many other ones. Well, that's disappointing. This was A125. Oh. Fresh crack. Maybe it'll open up. But I don't know if it's going to change enough for me to change my opinion. Again, not bad. I don't know. Give me your guys' opinion. If you've tried A125, I want your opinion because I just put this in a flight of barrel proof. So, Matthew Parks. Did I make it? Did I make my face? I'm sorry. Okay, let's go to D. This one I said was a lot of hard fruit. No, this one was my cinnamon latte. Cinnamon latte. Oh, the proofs. Shit. We'll go back through. Okay. This was my, and I'm getting lost. No, we're on D. This was my gold gem. What made it last place again? It made it last place because it was that light, creamy cinnamon latte. Wish it had more oomph. I guessed at 125 proof. I need to look these up because I don't actually know. It's probably behind me. I'll look in a second. But it just was It wasn't bad, but everything kind of blended together and there wasn't a lot of layers for me. So, okay. This is D. This is my holy grail of the flight. I said it had hard fruit, nectarine, lots of layers. It also was fruit forward, but on the back is where that spicy, hot tamale, little bit of pepper, all the yummy things coming out in the back. It was elevated. I feel like the proof elevated the layers after the fact, and then it just hung out. I guessed it at 138 proof. So, I don't know. Yeah. Okay. What is it? It's my top one. C923. It is C923. I wish that, I wonder if he found any C920 to put in here, but I should have. If anybody has C920, I'd really like to side-by-side those two. All right. You know what? C923, I do feel is so far, in my opinion, the best release that Elijah Craig has put out yet on their barrel proof series. Okay. Last but not least, fourth favorite, was not impressed. It was okay. It did redeem himself the second time I went through the flight. Real quick. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's just not show-stopping. If you actually, I'll be honest, on this one, if you wanted to kick back and drink a little bit of a proofy whiskey, but it's just easy. It's like you're not going, whoo, there's that, and whoo, there's that, and it's just like all cohesive together. This would probably be it. This would be that drink. Honestly, if you're a cigar smoker, I would say back patio or out camping, fire pit, something like that, with a cigar and whatever this is. Yeah, I see that happening. Okay. Matthew Park says C923 with water versus Russell 13 would be a good lineup. Really? I feel like, do you think that C923 might wipe it out with that hotness that it has, that hot cinnamon, or okay. Curious now. I think I have a Russell's 13. I might have to try that. All right. So I guess some proofs. Let's see if there's any of these behind me that I can read real quick. Not all of them, but okay. A125. Okay, it's just under 120 proof. And I said, oh, good Lord. Should I will put the proofs on here for me. That was C. I had it at 125. So I wasn't too far off, you guys. Oh, C923. Oh my gosh. So sorry. C923 is 133. Oh, they're up here. Okay, hold on. C923 is 133 proof. Let's see. There's only one behind it, I think. Nope, nothing behind it. Okay, so I don't know what their proofs are. I don't know if I was right or wrong. You guys can all message Will and tell him you failed. No, I didn't ask him. I forgot to ask him to put proofs down. Was such a bomb, but it was such a tease as the second batch after removing 12-year age, and nothing has come close since. I agree. Nothing has even been in the same ballpark as C923. It was so delicious. What I'm curious about, if you guys are either Googlers or you already know because it's in your bar, I'd be curious what the A124 proof is and the B521 proof, because those are two that I feel like I was really off on. Yeah, curious on that. Okay. Meanwhile, as we start to wind this thing down, and I am not drinking all those. No way. I have a lot to do tomorrow. I mean, I'm drinking that C923. I'm going to go out there, have a cigar on the patio with my husband, wearing my big Snuggie, putting my Ellie Belly little Yorkie into the pouch of the Snuggie, walk around, drinking my C923 and smoking my cigar. It's going to happen. A124 is 119. Oh, see? Okay. Is that A124? I put that at 117, and then later I second guessed myself and took it up to 127. So 119. Good to know. What was the other one? B521. Curious what B521 was. All right. Here we go. Goodness gracious. I need to. Again, the best thing about Patron Blinko is, well, those East Coasters, if you're here from the East Coast, Eastern Standard Time, you're a trooper. You're hanging out. You're my kind of kid. All right. 18.2 was the lowest one ever. B521 I saw as low as 118.2. Okay. Good enough. So it's time to give away some free shit. Let's give away free shit. We do have on the board the Weekly Wow bottle. It will be an Elijah Craig barrel proof. Surprise. Anyway, the Women of Whiskey's bunker has some barrel proofs in there. If you win this, if you email me and tell me, I will send you which ones we have, and you get to pick your batch. You get to pick your batch. So that's if you win that, that's what it is this week. Des, what a trooper you are. Let's look at what else is on the Plinko board, shall we? Here we go. There's the Women of Whiskey's t-shirt, a surprise swag bag package. The boxers or briefs. You know they're cute. The leather journal, which I've been doing all my notes in tonight. $20 gift certificate to our website. A Stossel nosing glass for Women of Whiskey's. The bottle of the week, which is your pick of our inventory of Elijah Craig Barrel Proof, or the Women of Whiskey's Glencairn. Okay, that's where we are with that. And if you haven't seen them, there's those briefs and the boxers. In case you get them, those are our leggings. There's our t-shirt. My fave, our set of Weeklands with wee toppers. All right, that's enough of that. Let's give away some free stuffs, shall we? All right, you guys know the drill. If you are a patron, now is the time that in the comments you put hashtag Plinko. Hashtag Plinko. All right, are we ready? You guys want to play some Plinko? Oh, I moved the Plinko ball. I would have lost it. By the way, those of you that are wondering where the dogs are, Murphy is just outside the door with his lamb chop stuffed animal, crying like a baby. And Ellie is laying by the door out where her dad is, hoping he will open it at some point in time. So, all right. Look at them. They're all doing the hashtag Plinko's. Good job, guys. All right. Dun, 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 dun. Here we go.
Patreon Plinko, it's a game to play. With whiskey in our hands, we make your day. Support the show, enjoy the fun with the Women of Whiskey's. Cheers, everyone. Now you know, yeah, it's time for Patreon Plinko.
Okay, it's time to give away free stuff. Yes, Murphy, I hear you. Michael, hashtag Bumble, also known as Murphy or Rambo, or what's Adriana calls him her polar bear cub. All right. Here we go. We are going to, did you say a nostril shot? That was cute. Okay. Give away. We're going to share it. Dun, dun, dun. Do it, do it, do it. Yeah, there we go. I should not do these things after drinking barrel proof, but it's fine. Pretty soon I'll be showing you like my emails or my DMs. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. We're going to share this. All right. We are now getting ready. Can you see it? Can you see it? Okay, we're going to do this. We've got collecting the comments. Oh my gosh. This is the thing about Plinko, you guys. If you're a patron, look at this. If you just hang out at the end of the stream or even just come in at the end of the stream, 5 entries. 5 out of all our patrons were able to be here at the end of the stream to go into this. So 1 in 5 chances, you guys. Here we go. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I know, it's a thing. Michael, WMD. Yay! Are you ready? Are you ready to play some stuffs? You ready to play some Plinko? All right. Oh, Joe! Just in the nick of time, throwing in that hashtag Plinko. How are you, my friend? You trust me to call it. Thank you. Okay. So, Michael knows how to play this game. It's A, B, C, D, E, or F of where we're going to drop this thing and see what he wins. He says, woohoo, C for the best batches of ECBPs. I agree. C are the best releases. I think they do it on purpose. They go, you know what? Let's just wait till the end and just finish right. Okay, A, B, C. Here we go. Let's see. Ready, set, go. Two. What was 2? Let's see. Let's do the memory thing. A surprise swag package. Yay. I have all kinds of goodies I'm going to put in that. Yay. Congratulations. I have to write that down because you know what? Because Adriana usually does that because she is the hostess with the mostest. But I will do it. By the way, with the COVID and all the things that hit me hard, all of the shipping is going out tomorrow and the next day. So if you're waiting on a package, it's going out tomorrow and the next day. You should get a little shipping notification. Not shipping, delivering. Okay. All right, I got you down for the swag package. Also, patrons, keep an eye out. Pretty soon, Adriana and I are getting together. We're going to do your surprise drops. According to tier, you'll be getting little fun things in the mail. So watch out your emails. You'll get your little shipping notifications. Yes, Michael, that would be awesome. I love that so much. Okay. This was fun. I had a blast. Let's all, next week, I need ideas, but mostly remember, Adriana is showing me up. She painted her background that beautiful. Actually, I'm not a yellow fan, but frick, that works nice. And her lighting, and she's gorgeous. And I thought my lighting was good. And then I sat next to her and I'm like, wow, you guys got to help me out. You got to make it look better because when I go out to the new space, I need it to be like, hey, Adriana, Shazam. So send me some suggestions for lighting and mics and all the things. Okay, guys? All right. Hi. Good night, all. I'll send you some lighting ideas. I saw some great ideas in YouTube. Yeah, so I have a channel on YouTube that I love. I'll send you their link too, just for some of the stuff you're doing. But they're not helping me in this area right now. It's just not. And I bought a Stream Deck XL. I got a really good deal on it. Really good, but I don't know how to use it. Anyway, guys, I want to say thank you. I want to say thank you for hanging out. I want to say thank you to the patrons. Like I said, we're going to get out your little surprise packages. You keep hanging in there with us. You keep loving us. Those of you that show up on Wednesdays and for the true crime. Yeah, without you, I wouldn't have anyone to talk to. I mean, even if there's just 2 of you in here, I love this. It's my time to hang out with my friends, and thank you. We were talking earlier about all the different things. I want you to know, like I've always said, there's no wrong way to drink your whiskey. Just drink it how you like it. Share it with your friends and make some memories. We will see you next Wednesday. Thanks, guys. Talk to you soon. Wait, that's wrong. Oh, I'm trying the new thing. But, okay. I said all that like I was leaving, but it's very important that you do. Just there. I got it. Okay. See you next week with Adriana. Tell her you missed her. If you're a patron, send her a message. Tell her we'll see her next week. Bye, guys.
Thank you for